G'day and welcome to fabulous Airlie Beach on the North Queensland coast, the gateway to the shimmering Whitsunday Islands and beyond them the majestic outer Great Barrier Reef. Airlie is one of Australia's most popular travel destinations and you only have to visit once to work out why. It's absolutely captivating. I'm Adam Ford from Top Oz Tours and in this video we'll cover 10 top things to do in Airlie Beach and the Whitsundays. We'll talk around town with Just Tukn Around. Spend a night under the stars on the Great Barrier Reef. Set sail for iconic Hill, Inlet and Whitehaven Beach. Taste some bodacious brews at Ballistic Beer Co. Shop up a tropical storm at the Airlie Beach Community Markets. Cool off beneath the sublime Cedar Creek Falls. And much more. And as usual, we'll be talking to lots of local guests. So watch this video all the way through for heaps of insider tips and travel intel. Special thanks to Tourism Whitsundays for their support. And before we put the pedals to the metal, take a moment to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more amazing travel ideas. We've teamed up with the At Hotel Group to bring you details of two outstanding places to stay in Airlie. The first is Marina Shores, which is situated just 5 minutes drive from town and close to the Able Point Marina. It overlooks the tranquil turquoise waters of the Whitsundays and offers easy access to the bicentennial coastal walkway. Marina Shores features 1, 2 and 3 bedroom apartments, along with a cloistered pool area set in lush gardens. I warn you now, you may never want to leave. Those wanting to park themselves right in the heart of Airlie will love the Heart Hotel and Gallery, which has an almost Caribbean feel. Situated just steps from the Airlie Beach Lagoon and foreshore and close to bars and restaurants, the hotel has 40 stylishly appointed rooms, along with an airy in-house eatery. And as the name suggests, there's an on-site gallery which exhibits work by local creatives. It's free to see, even if you're not staying at the hotel.
Alrighty, welcome to the Airlie Beach waterfront. Now, this is my first visit to the region, so I'm really looking forward to getting out on that incredible looking water. We'll be covering a couple of Whitsunday cruises in this video, including an overnight stay right on the Great Barrier Reef. But right now, let's take a look around town on 3 wheels with my mate Miles.
While Airlie is a very walkable place, why stride when you can ride? Just Tukn Around offers a variety of guided tours and my driver Miles gives me an all-round introduction to this extraordinary part of Oz.
My name's Milo. I'm the senior tuk-tuk rider here in Airlie Beach in Paradise. Been doing this for 7 years. I wanted a part-time job to keep me off the streets, just not working out that well. We're on the Airlie Beach foreshore. This is the heart of Airlie Beach, and Airlie Beach is the heart of the Great Barrier Reef. There's a million things to do here. If you like the outdoors, you like the water, you like the reef, you got the rainforest. We got 64 islands around here in the Whitsunday group, 10 further south in the Cumberland. Only 4 are inhabited now. The 4 are Long Island, Daydream, Hamilton, and Hayman. We got 18-meter waterfalls, we got croc tours. It goes on and on and on. Or you can just relax.
Do nothing at all.
And do nothing. Well, we're in the tropics, a man's on a camel, so we say you have to stay hydrated.
And cool, which is easily done at the Airlie Beach Lagoon. It's open for swimming year-round and free of stingers and other marine nasties. We tick off lots of other sites around town on the tour, and all in all, my hour with Milo is a lot of fun.
Be careful, it's my first day.
Milo drops me off in the main street at Into the Blue Gallery, which is owned by local photographer Shane Batham. And as we'll be filming at famous Hill Inlet later on this trip and snorkelling the Great Barrier Reef, I decide to get some professional tips. Shane's been photographing these natural wonders for years and his images are really stunning. I began by asking what inspires him most about working in the big blue of the Whitsundays.
The beaches, different landscapes, it has quite a variety, but mainly, just the ocean tones and hues of the ocean and the waters of Hill Inlet on Whitsunday Island. The inlet changes all the time with your tides. You get swirly white sands with a touch of turquoise to your deep blues depending on the height of the tide of the day, then out to the outer edge of the reef on the outside, or the hard line as we call it, where you'll get your better diving and better visibility and amazing corals. From Elizabeth Reef and areas like that, and a lot of unnamed reefs, they're all numbered, they're all on the marine park charts, they offer amazing diving, almost comparable some places to further out in the Coral Sea atolls. You need to get up in the air and have a look. Aerial flights over the islands and the reef are amazing. I recommend that to anybody. It's something you won't forget.
If you're after a fabulous souvenir of your trip, you'll find it right here at the gallery. It's time to take the first of our Whitsunday cruises, and on this trip we'll be spending a night on the outer Great Barrier Reef at Reef World with Cruise Whitsundays. Reefsleep guests enjoy priority boarding in Airlie Beach and dedicated seating en route to the Reef World pontoon at Hardy Reef. We're soon disembarking with the day guests, ready to enjoy all of the activities the pontoon has to offer. More on that shortly. For now, fast forward to Reefsleep check-in.
Alrighty, well, I have stayed in some pretty amazing places in my time, but I have never stayed anywhere quite like this. We're literally sleeping in swags on the Great Barrier Reef here at Reef World. There's about 20 people staying overnight in total, plus the crew. Everything's included, meals, drinks, the whole bit. Just been snorkeling, look, a total mess. But being out here on the Great Barrier Reef like this is just an extraordinary experience. I can't recommend it highly enough. Wow.
There are also 2 exclusive underwater reef suites on board. And yes, Hollywood heartthrob Zac Efron slept in this very bed. Expect plenty of marine life to drop by and say hi during your stay. Regardless of the accommodation option you choose, you're guaranteed of a night like no other. Reef World offers a great range of day activities and all equipment is provided. Go snorkeling, scuba diving for an additional fee, or stay dry and take a spin in the semi-submersible vessel. The underwater observatory offers another window on the deep. A buffet lunch is included in the tour price for all guests. Heading home at the end of day 2, the setting sun bathes the Whitsundays in a golden glow.
Now, Airlie Beach may be a relatively young town by Australian standards. It's only been around since the 1930s when the Queensland Land Council offered blocks of land, subdivisions by the beach for sale. I bet they were a steal. But that doesn't mean that there aren't plenty of opportunities to step back in time during your visit. I'm zipping over to Proserpine to check out the Proserpine Historical Museum. And we are going to delve into the region's backstory just a bit more deeply.
The award-winning Proserpine Historical Museum is chock-a-block with this and that from yesteryear, and you'll need to set aside a couple of hours to do the collection justice. It charts the history of the Ngaro First People, European settlement, the establishment of the sugarcane industry, the interwar years, in particular Italian migration to North Queensland, the rise of tourism, and much more. And as the saying goes, you learn something new every day. The glass louver was invented right here in Proserpine. Based on a hot tip from Milo, we take a short detour on the way home from Proserpine to check out Cedar Creek Falls. And wow, am I glad we did. It's a gorgeous spot and well worth the extra drive. Situated in Conway National Park, the 30-metre falls cascade down into a glistening pool framed by pristine bushland. Bring your swimmers and beat the heat.
Now, sailing between the wondrous Whitsunday Islands offers a completely different experience out on the water. But if you don't know your boom from your bow, that is okay. You can leave all those details to the amazing crew on board Cruise Whitsundays Chimera and just sit back, relax and enjoy.
It's a grey start to our day on the Chimera, which will include our much anticipated visit to Hill Inlet and famous Whitehaven Beach on Whitsunday Island. We're soon underway from Airlie, and while I resign myself to the less than perfect weather conditions, it appears Mother Nature has other ideas. And it's not long before we get a sign of blue skies ahead.
My name's Clayton. I'm a deckhand here on Chimera. Basically, I'm here to support the skipper, raising and lowering our sails and generally making sure this boat runs well. Chimera is an 80-foot catamaran. We've got a 100-foot mast, and basically we're a sailing vessel that can accommodate up to about 80 people. Sailing on a boat like this gives you the freedom to move around the vessel. If you've had enough of the sun for the day, there's plenty of shaded areas. If you want to have a bit more fun, move up the front of the boat where the nets are, the wind's in your hair, you know, through the waves, whatever. Or if you like that quieter time, come back to the back of the boat where it's calmer and just sort of chill out, listen to the music for the day. And everything's included. So all your equipment you need for the day, all your food. There's a full barbecue lunch here. All your drinks, your soft drinks, your water, and included all alcohol as well. So it seems to be a hit with the adults.
The food is delicious and also a hit with passing seagulls.
Now we're rocking and rolling a little bit. Why don't you tell us where we are?
We're in Tongue Bay at the moment, so which is a beautiful little bay on Whitsunday Island. It's our entry point to Hill Inlet, which is the beautiful swirly sands you see on all the postcards and all the brochures of the Whitsundays. It's probably the third most photographed place in the whole of Australia, actually. It's stunning. It's one of those picture postcard moments when you get up there. It's a most common word I hear is wow, I think.
And is it as beautiful as everybody makes out?
It's better. It's better. Like everyone tries to sell you an area or an idea or a place, and when you get here, it's better than the brochures. It's definitely easy to over-deliver in this area, for sure. I know that I've had the thoughts many times that I may have been there 100 times, but how good is it just walking here through these gorgeous sands and just seeing everybody they're loving life. They just think it's the best moment in their life, and it's a common comment I get here. This is the best day of my life. So it's really good.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Best day ever. Sightseeing can be thirsty work, so schedule a stop at Ballistic Beer Co's Airlie Beach Brewhouse and sample some top local drops.
My name's Liam. I'm the head brewer up here at Ballistic Whitsundays. It's a relatively small brewery, but it's a good system for up here. So we've got a 10,000 litre brew house with 4,000 litres of cellar capacity. We make a range of beers up here, which were specifically designed for up here in Airlie Beach or up in North Queensland. So we make our Reef Lager, which is a clean, crisp, refreshing beer, a beer that just tastes like a beer, perfect for up here. Then we make our Reef Pale Ale, a little bit more tropically, perfect for out on the boats and out on the reef and stuff. It washes away that salty water out of your mouth on the way home. And then we've got a Red Ale, which is more of an interesting style, not quite as common in Australia. It actually came from our Bargara brewery, and then it was popular there, so we brought it into our range up here. So very malt forward, very different to a lot of the other beers that we make. And then we have a good old mid-strength lager because we just needed a nice sensible beer up here. We do tasting paddles as well, so you get to pick any 4 beers off our selection. We've got 16 beers and ciders on tap. You get to try a variety of beers, and then hopefully you pick your favourite and come back up and get another one. We got food trucks on site. We're dog friendly and kid friendly, and yeah, we have lots of entertainment and different things going on every night. So it's quite a fun place to come and have a beer and enjoy some locally made products.
Now, if you're partial to a spot of holiday retail therapy and you happen to be in town on a Saturday, a visit to the Airlie Beach Community Markets on the foreshore is a must. Market manager Helen agreed to show me around.
Well, my name is Helen and I am with the Whitsunday Lions Club, and we operate the magnificent Airlie Beach Community Market every Saturday, unless the weather's unkind, and then we don't have a market. We also run markets when we have cruise ships in town, and sometimes we have 2 or 3 per week, and then we might go a week without one, and it's lovely. Everyone loves to come to our market. We have an eclectic mix of stalls, we really do. We have a lot of people who make craft, art, pottery, jewellery. We have people who grow vegetables and bring them to the market to sell. We have food stalls. We have homemade preserves, pickles, all the things that people love to have.
And I would imagine it's a great place to come and get a little souvenir of your visit to Airlie Beach. Would that be right?
Correct, it is, and especially the cruise ships people. They come in here and buy things for the lady next door who's feeding the cat or something. Yes, that's lovely.
For someone who's got everything. Are there any particular stalls that you think we should check out?
I think you should check all of them out.
And I can assure you I gave it a red-hot go. The market also features live entertainment and is brimming with wondrous wares and good vibes. We wrap up this video where else but back out on the water. And like the other cruises we've experienced, this sunset trip with Sundowner Cruises is completely unique. It's friendly and relaxed, moderately priced, and includes a glass of bubbles on boarding. Housekeeping out of the way, our skipper casts off and charts a course around the calm waters of Pioneer Bay. Everyone settles in to enjoy golden hour. And we even catch a glimpse of a local showing off their aqua aerobic moves. For more ideas for amazing things to do in Airlie Beach and the Whitsundays, just head to our website.